Good morning from San Pedro, Cholula. We are on our way to the second largest pyramid in the world, located just outside of Puebla, and we're very excited about going to see this. Hopefully there's a big tunnel system that's inside of this, and hopefully that it's open and we can go through it. It's supposed to be like an Indiana Jones experience. So we'll see. And of course, you know that we are bringing you along. This is our taxi driver, Beto. He brought us up here to Cholula ruins, pyramid, and he is actually going to pick us up and bring us back to the hotel. Really, really good man, and his English is extremely good. We will see you later, Beto. We'll call you. Thank you.
Look at German Shepherd.
So we arrived at Cholula at like 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30, and we thought it opened at 9, but we were wrong. It's actually opening at 10 o'clock, so we have an hour to blow. So we came to Los Guerreros for breakfast. So let's go inside and take a look at it. Buenos dias. And there's my wife.
He said that the Cafe Americano is the strongest.
¿Cómo se llama?
Yo, Marco, para servirle.
Marco?
Marco.
Marco. Juan? Juanita.
Mucho gusto.
You're going to be on YouTube. Right here. That's for you.
Like a great story?
Yes.
Today?
That's right. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but all the way up there is one of the active volcanoes. So I don't think we'll be going there, but we're definitely going to take you to Cholula. Look how beautiful these different colored stores are. We're actually walking down to the entrance right now. Again, we thought the place opened at 9, but it didn't. It actually opens at 10, so we had an hour to blow. And one of the tourist policemen, who spoke perfect English, told us where to go for breakfast and said it was an awesome place to go. And it turns out it was. And we highly recommend, if you come to Cholula Pyramid and you get here early, definitely go there for breakfast. Buenos dias. One of the things you want to know is at the very top where the pyramid is, there's also a basilica that you can see up there. So, of course, we're going to check that out as well. Love this town. Fernando is the tourist policeman here, the tourist guard who recommended the breakfast for us, and it was primo. Thank you. Okay, we're finally in, and we're going to try and figure out how to get to the pyramid. Apparently, because of C-19, there's a few things that are closed, like the church, the basilica that's up there, and I'm not positive that the actual tunnels underneath the pyramid are open, which would be unfortunate once again, because we'd love not only for us to go through there, but we'd love to take you there. So we'll see as we get closer. What is? Oh.
There was a sign that says tunnel access the other way, but it's closed.
Okay. Newly noted. So apparently a lot of this pyramid is covered over, as you can see. But let's just take a little tour and see what's what. This might be a very short video.
No, there's the one pyramid is huge. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to go up to the top. Especially if there's not a rail.
As you can see, how it's covered here. Well, I gotta tell you one thing. Here's a bonus. I think we're the only ones here. Okay. So apparently this is the pyramid and the basilica sits atop. So here's my guess that the tunnel system that we will not be seeing runs completely underneath this whole mountain here that the basilica sits on, and it's probably an extensive tunnel system. But we'll bring you in closer and see what we see. Not quite sure how this could be the second largest pyramid in the world. Okay, let's take a quick look this way. Here's my B-roll girl. If I had to guess, back in the day, this was a public bathing place. And they would come down the steps. I don't know if they would wash here, do laundry, or both, a combination. But this is exactly what it looks like to me. This looks like a seating area where somebody might have, I don't know, give speeches or something, and the people would listen over there. Not quite sure, but Just to give you a little perspective, these steps are only about 1 foot each. So although they're steep, they're not really that high. I'm going to guess that this was some type of sundial that would help with weather and time. There's one of two of the active volcanoes in the background. I know what you're thinking. It's not really that impressive, but actually it's a pretty important piece of history, and it is pretty cool. It is uncovered, and whether they're going to uncover this in the future, I really don't know, but apparently this pyramid goes all the way up. But underneath, again, it's a shame that we couldn't get through the tunnel system because of C-19. But hey, at least they allowed us to come here today. That's the first bonus. And the second bonus is there's nobody else here. It's just us, just me and Jeannie, the two adventurers. Today, explorers. Again, I'm not quite sure what this is. Again, it looks like some type of place where they might retain water, but I'm not sure. For all we know, it could have been public market where they sold food and stuff, or had food for the people who lived here. Down there looks like prison cell.
No, I think there's the tunnels. That's where you get your massage.
As you can see right there, there's some steps that go up. So apparently when this was open, you could walk all around here and probably go in, and there's the beginning, some of the tunnel stuff that would go underneath. Oh man, they said it's like an Indiana Jones adventure in there. But Jeannie and I will count our blessings that we're even allowed in here right now. This one gets pretty deep. Let's get to the corner and we'll see if we can hang over. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna shut this down and then extend my selfie stick. Okay, we're back, and I've extended the selfie stick. So you can see how deep this is. Again, I have no idea what a lot of this is for, but there's steps that go down. And most of these places, they had problems with water, so they were smart enough to make places where they could retain it. So I gotta imagine that a lot of this stuff was where water was. More steps down into something, and maybe this is where they bathed as well. Not quite sure. This could have been outside walls for fortification. All right, let me just shut this down and reduce the selfie stick. Okay, so unlike Monte Alban, this place is pretty much on lower land, so I don't know how much they could protect from any type of invaders. But maybe down here they had no threats in the time that this was built. Lucky for us, the sun's behind us today, giving us perfect backlighting. By the way, I was really debating whether to use my gimbal and iPhone today, and I didn't bring the knapsack. I had enough with that last time. So I decided to go with the Hero 9 again with the selfie stick and the built-in stabilizing software. You know, obviously, now that I'm thinking about this, since there's nobody here, I might have been able to go right over here to the corner, set up the drone and launch it, and do some aerial footage, but again, I have not. Okay, so we got a little bit of information. This altar right here, back in the day, they used this as an altar where they, believe it or not, I hate to say this, they sacrificed children. And the reason we know that is because they actually, when they were uncovering all this, they found two children's skulls here. And allegedly, what they believed was that if they sacrificed children, the children, since water was a shortage, would go up and ask the gods after they were sacrificed to have water, rain brought here. So, as horrible as it sounds, that's what that was for.
The children were in charge of asking the top for water for everyone.
So again, like I said before, as with most of these ruins, back in the day, water was a shortage, so they had to come up with ideas on how to get water.
And retain it.
And retain it when it was available. We are starting to get the idea of why this is so large, because look, if you can get the, oh, gato. That's a cat. why this is the second largest pyramid. It's completely below all this earth. Now, I don't know if the reason that we don't see it all is because they don't want to uncover it, or maybe they just don't have the resources to uncover what's underneath yet, and it's a work in progress. I really don't know, but this is very, very large all the way up this hill. And as you can see right here, they did uncover this portion.
Very nicely.
Really nicely, like Jeannie said. Okay, once again, someone's flying a drone, and it's not me. But I'm not going to go into a big, sad story about I didn't bring mine. There's 0 guards here. All right, let's see if we can't go out a little bit to get a wide shot, give you a better view of this. Because this is pretty damn impressive too.
Can't say there's 0, there's one right there.
Buenos días. Hola. This is pretty steep. A lot of stairs. Not as high as Monte Alban, but still, nevertheless, pretty nice. Let me go out a little bit further and wider. Maybe you get a little bit more perspective. All right, all in all, it was worth coming here. And the town of Cholula is beautiful as well. So if you're in Puebla, definitely check it out. And I'm sure by the time you get here, a lot more of this will be open, like the church and the tunnels. So definitely come. It was, what was it, 80 pesos each, and then 40 to buy a ticket where you can do electronic devices for recording. All right, see you on the next one. Again, in the background, you can see one of the active volcanoes. That's a cloud behind it, just coincidentally. That's not, that is not an eruption. But here's kind of like a town square with people selling stuff. And my companion and fellow vlogger, here's the basilica that's on top of the pyramid of Cholula, and directly behind it is the volcano, and I think that's pretty cool.